Happy New Year. I am so glad that y'all are here joining me for the first Talk to Me Tuesday. Not only pastor, but he has his doctorate in divinity. So that is Reverend Dr. H. Fritz Williams here to speak with us. And we also have the director of Delivering Hope at 412 Kids, Miss Sebina. I'm glad and honored to have you today as my guest. I'm going to allow you a few moments to tell me about the services that you all offer the great community of Lockhart, Texas, Caldwell County. But before I do that, I would like to thank our gracious host, Mr. Taco, for having us and allowing us into their space. You know, Talk to Me Tuesday is growing, but not only are we growing, I like to provide a nutritious meal. I like for us to fellowship together. Let's eat together because you are family to me. And the best way to share with your family is over a meal. So Mr. Taco, thank you. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Stephanie Carter, your rural tax strategist. Our office is open. It is tax season. I am smiling on the inside and outwardly too. Just know that you are in very capable hands with myself and my team. We're going to dive into today's topic, and we're going to hear about the services that you offer, Mr. Doctor.
Thank you for having me. And it's so good to be a part of this on today. And many people call me Fritz. I am a native to Lockhart, Texas. Lord allow me to come back and pastor the church I grew up. We're pushing to celebrate in the year 2027, 150 years. We're on the east side of Lockhart, Texas at 514 Metro Street. And our services start at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday. I think the focus or the mission to restore, it's kind of been like a Nehemiah project for me, to where it's not only a restoration of the inward man, but also the outward man. Healing is a totality. It's just not one part that you come and receive. What can I do to make you totally whole?
Okay.
What can I do to bring life and give you a sense of hope again? And the best way we do that is feeding people. I want our church to focus on what really plagues not only our community, but also our county, our city and our county, and that is food insecurity. And we also provide once a quarter some form of feeding. Come from a family who would say, you know, oh, we gotta do, Mama, why are you praying and why are you telling me I can only have 2 pieces of chicken and not 4? And of course, we always do our Thanksgiving feast, and I think the whole entire Lockhart community always looks for that, you know, plate of food on Thanksgiving because it's really good.
When you set goals like that, and when you exceed the expectation, when it's so readily received from the community based on a need, desire, want, whatever the case may be, I'm glad that the people showed up. I'm glad that you offer this to our community that does suffer from food insecurities. And I'm glad that they do have a place as First Baptist to come to receive such kindness. Kindness is not always extended to people who are less fortunate. And so when you have a safe space, whether you're a member of the church or not, that they know that they are welcome. So I think that that really exhibits that God is in that presence and that you are doing the work of God. So I am grateful that we have you and this service here that you're offering. However I can help serve, I will be here. Let me know.
Thank you.
Let me know. Now we are going to be shifting gears just a little bit, and I want to bring our attention over to Miss Sebina, again with Delivering Hope and 412 Kids. Miss Sebina is my friend, y'all. Sebina is my friend, and I do love her. And I want you to share with me all the things that you do, the services that you offer to the community of Caldwell County, Lockhart, Texas. Is it just Lockhart residents, or is it the entire county?
The entire county.
Okay. So that means Fritz, Luling, Dale, St. John, Clinton Springs area, all the rural community as well, not just the township of Lockhart. Okay, that includes McMahon, right? McMahon, Perry Lake, Maxwell. Now there's a lot of places there in Caldwell County.
So my name is Sebina. I am the Executive Director and founder of Delivering Hope. Delivering Hope was established shortly after the death of my daughter. I had a daughter by the name of Deanna, who was born in 1990 and passed away in 2016. I feel like that's where my mission started. I feel like taking care of her, she had cerebral palsy and scoliosis, so she was never able to walk nor talk. I took one job on during the day, one in the evening, and then one on the weekend. Unfortunately, a lot of our residents fall into that category of you make too much, so you don't qualify for assistance, you make too little, it's just, there's a wide gap there, right? And we need to be able to fill in that gap for some of our residents and the people in need. I believe that God prepared me for what it is that I do today. The reason that I say that is because I had to learn patience and perseverance and know that God was in control of my everyday situation and my everyday life. Linda May is here. She can witness the hardships that we faced from time to time. One of the things that I suffered with or had trouble with was keeping my kids fed. I had 4 children. And at that time, it was like, okay, when do I have time to go to the food pantry? I was always working or attending to Deanna, and I didn't know, how am I going to get there? So when you finally decide, okay, you know what, I have to call in because I have to go hit up this food pantry, you get there, and back in the day, the food pantry was very limited, right? And so I promised that if I was ever able to open one up, I was going to give the kids what they needed. And the reason that I focused more on the children was because when I went and picked up that box and I got home, I'm like, what's in here that they're going to be able to eat? If they would have given me the staples of rice and pinto beans, I would have been good. See, I would have been good. That would not have been a problem. A sack of flour, let's make some tortillas or something. We would have been fed all week. But unfortunately, those are not things that were given. When I started Delivering Hope, I started first off with the food pantry. I opened it up in Travis County. There is a church over there that my brother-in-law, Roy Gobea, pastors, and it's called Science 91 Community Church. And that's where I opened the food pantry. We also had a clothing closet. We would go out and we would feed the homeless, or the homeless would come to us because there was like a camp behind the church. And so they would come and they would eat there, and we would provide them with warm meals at least once a month, sometimes twice. And so that's where I learned and knew that I had the heart to serve. Not only did I learn that through the time that I had with my daughter, but also my grandfather was a minister, so I was able to see how giving and loving he was and how he always wanted to help other people. And what you said reminded me so much of him. It's when you said, if I eat, everybody eats, right? And that is a true statement. I'm forever grateful for my grandfather that instilled those values in me. And so this is where I feel like I am continuing the ministry that he had as far as Delivering Hope is concerned. So Delivering Hope also not only had extended services as far as a food pantry or food distributions that we do, but we also have opened up a thrift store to keep our organization funded. The thrift store is located at 1710 South Colorado Street, right next to the restaurant Guadalajara in that shopping center. And all the proceeds from there go into helping people with utility bills, with rental, medications, medical appointments. Our kiddos, with 412 kids, we provide them with clothing, we provide them with the babies, they need car seats, high chairs, cribs, things like that. We make sure that they get what it is that they need as well. Our resource center is located at 1205 Blackjack Street. That one is open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 4. We do prefer that people have appointments because sometimes we do have to go and assist out in the field. But if you have an appointment, we will definitely be there to help you guys out. People always ask me, what does your resource center do? Like, I see like you have this building, what is it that you do? Well, we have computers in there. If you're ever in need of a computer and Wi-Fi that you need to apply for a job, apply for housing, if you're trying to look for a doctor, if you need help with your resume, come to us. we will help you. We will help you get plugged into where it is that you need to be. If we don't have the resources, we will find them for you. We will, scrounge up, dig, call, make phone calls or what have you. We will definitely do that for you. You will not go out of there without having some kind of assistance. I want to thank all of Caldwell County, all of the members out there, our sponsors, our donors. We have had an outpouring of blessings when it comes to our Caldwell County residents, and even those around, like Travis County, Hayes. They come to the thrift store to drop off, household goods. They come to drop off like furniture or clothing, whatever. They'll come in and they'll drop those things off, and all of the proceeds from that goes back into our community. And so without you guys, we're nothing. First and foremost, God has put us here, and I know that He will always provide and see us through, but He also uses our residents here and our people from Caldwell County to be able to help us keep this ministry going forward.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for all the things that you do here in Caldwell County. So you can always contact Delivering Hope or Supplement.
512-359-4848.
Okay, so you can always contact Delivering Hope by utilizing that number there, or you can go into either one of their locations.